Shokio probably verging more to old Troy.
Yeah,
Roy.
getting back to his roots as the African Roy from the Tourney Locator stream.
And this matchup, still in Fox's favor, in my opinion, and more heavily than it would be against, Fox Marth, because
Yeah, for sure.
for what it seems,
Fox
Roy-
Marth, relatively even maybe slight Fox favor. This is definitely a decently sized lead for Fox.
at least 60-40 in Fox.
I would say 6'4". I wouldn't say 6'5", 35 by any means,
Yeah.
because Roy can definitely do it. But it's one of those matchups I go back and forth, 55-45 or 6'4" for Fox. Probably 6'4", though. But completely doable. Punish game is definitely very strong for Fox. I mean, for, well, both of them, but for Roy especially.
Yeah. And it was a nice judgment to immediately go for light hit fair into straight forward smash. Great conversions and recognizing the ability that Roy has.
Yeah, Shokio's getting a lot of mileage when Arsenal's comes in with Nair. But when Arsenal's drills, Arsenal's just killing him. And that is one of the most unfortunate things in Smash that happens is that he tried to down tilt him, but he got knocked off stage, so he buffered a down tilt. I mean, buffered a down air.
And it mainly happens with a lot of Fire Emblem characters. A lot of people are going to get Mufasa'd off of the ledge if they're trying to go for a down tilt or crouch cancel down tilt, and then immediately buffers off the corner into down air.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I've seen it with a majority of the 3 Fire Emblem characters, but I think Ike is one of the only ones that can make it back. So
Yeah, and Ike doesn't really go for the immediate down tilt on the ledge as nudge.
and a beautiful conversion to immediately just go for the up air string, and it's just light hit into a charged forward smash. Or
Yeah, he's getting a lot of mileage off of that. Yeah, Roy's only got some tricky DI mix-ups. And he goes for the helicopter kick.
And Roy's sweet spots off of fair are definitely inside, so it's kind of hard to kind of recognize where exactly you need to hit, rather on Marth where it's an outside tipper.
Yeah, it's much different than playing against Marth where you don't want to play the mid-range game. Against Roy, you do, just because his tippers are thrown much less threatening than his inner hitboxes.
And Shokio getting the light hit off of Nair after seeing that Arsenals went to the ground and threw out an option. Honestly, I would look for that situation to appear again, showing that Arsenals doesn't really have that much of patience.
Tries to crouch cancel down tilt the Nair, but he acted a little too soon. Ends up buffering that down air. And again,
another light hit fair into straight forward smash.
the same setup. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Got to play a little safe, building up percent.
Ooh, run past Shine into the immediate drill. Maybe wanted to turn around with it to drift into him.
And what we're seeing right now, definitely one of the pluses for Roy on Smashville is that moving platform is...
Definitely allows it for an FDS stage.
It's going to hinder Arsenals a lot more than I think it's going
And
to hinder.
that will be it.
Shokio. Don't
No.
Battlefield. Go to Battlefield.
That's not the biggest problem, though, is that he just went back into it. Just take your time.
This may be what we were seeing earlier against him versus Zeus, is that mentality.
Yeah.
I just honestly want to kill you. And Arsenals has beaten Shokio's main. So the fact that he's lost to a secondary, I think probably got to him.
Yeah, he just needs to take his time.
Ooh,
It's
nice
not over
SDI
until it's
from
over,
Choke.
though. Ooh. Calls the get up with the up air. Falling up air is so good for catching people just getting straight up.
And it looks like Arsenal's playing a lot smarter.
More Mufasa action with the backer pushing him off from the corner.
Ooh. Yeah, he's definitely waiting more. Ooh, nice back air. Or get up attack, I mean, not back air. Doing the average commentary.
Oh. Ugh. Okay, sorry for the noises, but that was just kind of sloppy, and I got scared. Backer, I'm pretty sure he went for the reverse backer to maybe extend the combo or just get an edge guard situation, but that was an unfortunate hitbox.
Ooh. And it
That is
definitely
also sloppy.
It definitely looks like Arsenals is being more patient and not really going in as much. He's just... And the thing is that patience doesn't really have to be super obvious when you're doing it. You can honestly just wait for half a second to a second longer, and you would get off more of a conversion than you would just by immediately going in and not waiting that
Yeah,
what,
you can
half
just
second.
let people hang themselves on you, and it's so much less risky.
Oh, that was a beautiful sweet spot.
Oh, and that'll be not the stop? Yeah, never mind. That's it.
Oh, but it definitely looks like that Shokio's conversions off of Fox are definitely a lot
Ooh.
stronger than what Arsenal's been getting on Shokio.
And that dash dance was so clean just to bait him into moving.
And these combos are beautiful coming from Shok.
Oh, he wanted the DI into him. Oh.
Nice pressure, but he's going to immediately roll out.
Yeah, he's not going to get anything off of it.
Back air.
Up throw back air, and that'll be it.
Roy needs more kill power.
That's true. That's true. Where's my jump?
The difference about this Roy than any other else is it's African Roy. It has
That
more
is
kill
true.
power.
From the Tourney Locator streams. We're about to have